It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding in, number 2. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Minnesota, the second baseman, number 2.
Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Striding into the box, Nate Walker. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Bert Blyleven will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Stepping up to the plate, Richie Ashburn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
And the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and no strikes. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Mike Schmidt. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Stepping up now, number 33. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman, who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now that's popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 48.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Andrew McCutchen. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee makes the play, 1 away.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Cruz has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Chopper, foul. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one to Jason Castro. One and two to the Twins catcher. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Bert Blyleven, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, number 2, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Segura is there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie
Striding in
Ashburn.
once again, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Line drive to center field. Hunter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off there 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In now, Mike Schmidt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking at his career totals, Schmidt carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Comes set, the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit to third, fielded cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Phillies on top, 1-0. Leading off, Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nate Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. A strike, and it's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, and a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball three.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Walker on at first, nobody out. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
Now
right?
batting,
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, number 33, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen ranging back, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike. Torrey Hunter waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this
Now
early in the game, but
Number
sometimes you
48.
have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Torrey Hunter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Ashburn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Popped up. Just foul. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, he could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Count even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Real Muto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward right center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Jason Castro.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in, number 2. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1. Gene Segura standing in. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that's taken for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Two and two. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Hey, that's a win-win right there.
Now
Solid AB by the pitcher
fielder,
after battling.
Ricky.
Making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Standing in now, Richie Ashburn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Nola leads off first with 1 away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. So digging in now, Nate Walker, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
So stepping in, Michael Lee. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ashman racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Number 33 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Harmon Killebrew, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He's got it. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Blyleven's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sir Anthony Dominguez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
In is Torrey Hunter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 delivery. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Nelson Cruz.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Bert Blyleven, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This is skied into short left center. McCutcheon moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. One and one, here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that misses 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Line drive to center field. Hunter patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hunter's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Serenity Dominguez.
Nick Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Lee. And that's the 3rd out. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Twins 3 and the Phillies 2. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Phillies, number 64, Victor Arano.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Into the box, Nate Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Michael Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1,
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in once again, number 33. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. First and second now, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. The set and the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Barehanded. It's in time. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Rogers, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 2 ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. In there, 1-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Blake Parker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Blake Parker.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey.
1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail 3-2. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 48.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter, the left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready now, Jason Castro. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In his career, Castro is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And it's fouled away. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In case you're wondering what remains on the Twins bench, there it is. We'll see how they want to play things.
Parker.
Rod Carew will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Twins, number 29, Rod Carew.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, number 2, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Ready for another shot now. Nate Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back on it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Pat Neshek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
In now, Michael Lee. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in now, number 33, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Twins 7 and the Phillies 2.
Please.
Addison Reed will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Addison Reed.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Reed, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Another 0-2 home. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now Hunter will get this back in off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
He honestly didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he hits one on a line to left field. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nisha.
Odubel Herrera will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Odubel Herrera.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two runs on the board after that home run by Odubel Herrera. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Lee takes over on the mound now, as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Lee. The center fielder,
into the box now,
1,
Richie Ashburn. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bert Blyleven earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.